Around the same time I started talking to Arita, I took a class on communications. Part of the class was to write a paper on communications within subcultures. And my group, without my knowledge, chose Mormons. I had no control over it, but I was angry. I will be completely honest, I almost dropped the class. I was like, I know I'm going to get an F because it's after the withdrawal date. I almost did. I ended up getting a C- because I was way too biased to my paper, because part of it was interviewing someone. And so my group and I were sitting in the library working over these odd questions that we were going to ask people, and this kid, I think he was running start, so he was actually pretty young. And this running start guy comes up and says, "Oh, is that a Book of Mormon?" And I was the one that had it in front of me because I had gotten it from the guy in my math class that I talked about earlier in the story. And I was like, "Yes, we're in Professor so-and-so's class, and we got Mormons." And he's like, "Awesome, can I talk to you guys?" And the moment he said that, I started feeling something. Like, this was the very first definitive time where someone had talked to me about the church, and I felt the Spirit. I credit this particular young man with being the first person who made me take the church seriously. He knows this. I told him that before he left on his mission. But I really wasn't comfortable with what I was feeling. I hated it. I didn't understand it. Like, true, I had read the Book of Mormon. I grew up hearing about the Spirit. My dad was rather obsessed with it. But I didn't realize that they didn't believe in the classic Trinity. Like, I honestly thought they believed in the Trinity that I had grown up with. And I could not believe that. I could not believe that a God could be three things at once. Like, there's the scene where Christ is baptized, and you hear the voice of God, and you see the dove that is probably the Holy Spirit. And, like, no, the Trinity does not make sense. And in my studies, I had never gotten to the Doctrine and Covenants, so I hadn't heard that there were three separate beings in the Mormon Church. So I just ignored it and was like, "No, I'm an atheist, and I hate you, and I hate you for no particular reason." I actually didn't tell him I hated him, but I was quite sour. Sorry, for people who know who I'm talking about, that is laughing, because his last name is similar to that word. I was quite sour and quite mean, and I was not very happy with what I was feeling, because I don't like things that I don't understand. I should have made an effort to learn more, but I've really never been taught to pray.